Hey guys, here we are working on a Mazda CX-5. We're going to be talking about how to check the automatic transmission fluid on this car. And Mazda has not made it easy. The dipstick is way down there. So what we need to do is we need to take the air filter out, take the box out, and then I will show you what needs to be done so you can do it, because you have to have the car running and have it warm at regular temperature so that you get the good reading. Just did a full service on the automatic transmission. This car has about 129k kilometers, and I don't think it was ever changed. The oils really needed to be changed. Did a full service with the pan drop, with the automatic transmission filter. So now this is after the fact, and I'm going to show you how you can actually do this. It's not easy, but let's see what happens. So what you need to do is you need to open up the box here. Take the MAF off like this. Take the air filter out, and then after that what you need to do is you need to take these two 10 millimeter bolts here off, and the whole box will come out for the automatic transmission dipstick. And like I said, it's going to be way down there. So what we have done is we took the air box out, take the MAF connector off. There's two bolts right here, 10 millimeter, and then the box comes out rather nicely. Okay, so what we did is we took the two 10 millimeter bolts off of here. The box was over here. MAF sensor wire off, and it comes out rather nicely. You have three little studs that hold it in place here, and just wiggle it out. And then over there at the bottom is I'll get a light, and I'll show you where the dipstick is. Okay, what I've done is get everything set up so that you can actually do this and have the car idle. What you need to do is you need to loosen up this screw that holds the hose in place. Turn and twist this into the right position, and you have just enough length for the MAF connector to be on. That means that the top portion of the air box is working with the MAF. So you don't have the bottom box, but it will work. So if you look at, you see that's where the dipstick is. There's some wires here that I've pulled to the side right there, that you can put them out of the way so you have better access. And what you need is a long extension with a 10 millimeter socket, and you can get the bolt open from down there. Here's the dipstick. As you can see that it's all one unit, so that the dipstick does not come separately. You have to remove the 10 millimeter bolt, and sorry about the poor video here. That's where you insert it. What I recommend is when you open up the 10 millimeter bolt, you twist it a little bit up like that, and then the dipstick will come out easier. Do not try to pull it straight up after you loosen the bolt. It will come out easier when you twist it a little bit towards the engine. Another thing, what you might want to do is keep this well lubricated with some grease and stuff on the O-ring and this seating mechanism, so it's easier to pull out. So let's see where the oils are. As you can, okay, I let the car run for a while, and I checked the dipstick with the automatic transmission fluid warm, and I can't get a really good picture for you about the dipstick, but the oils were at a good level. So what I did is I brought these wires back from the side here. Gotta disconnect this. disconnected the MAF filter, take this out the way, assemble everything back in place, and we will be good to go. Oils look good, and we're going to have trouble-free miles hopefully from here on.